Now to the other big story we've been following. 2 people are dead, a third person critically injured as a news helicopter crashes. And with new details just coming in, let's get to ABC 15's CHRISTOPHERSIGN. And Chris, this happened at a really popular area in Seattle.
You're right about that. Right next to the Space Needle, Katie. The 2 people who died were in that news helicopter. A third person who was badly injured was in a car when that helicopter came crashing down. Now, this is the scene around 7:45 this morning. Emergency crews racing to put out the flames as jet fuel burned. The news chopper had lifted off from its helipad at KOMO-TV, and witnesses say they heard unusual sounds as it lifted about 5 feet into the air, then tried to correct a tilt and went straight down, killing pilot Gary Fitzner and photojournalist Bill Strothman. Now, the woman you're about to hear actually saw a person get out of one of those cars that was crushed by the chopper, and he was covered in flames.
A guy burning, it's kind of, yeah, I'm not even going to go to work. It's just, yeah, it's pretty, I'm in shock.
The person in that car had burns covering half of his body. He is in the intensive care unit tonight. Now, this incident in Seattle certainly brings back some bad memories for many of us here in the Valley for our own helicopter crash that happened here. And while the 2 incidents are very different circumstances here, they are being discussed. It was back in July of 2007 when 3 TVs and ABC 15's choppers collided over Phoenix Park. Nobody on the ground was injured, but killed in the crash, 3 TV Scott Bowerbank and Jim Cox, and ABC 15's Craig Smith and Rick Krolak. There's now a memorial at STEELE Indian School Park. And as for that Seattle investigation, we asked our pilot, what's most concerning when behind the controls?
The takeoff and departure in any aircraft is one of the most dangerous parts of flying. There's a lot going on. You're close to the ground. There's obstacles. There's a high requirement for power.
Well, the NTSB is now on the scene of that crash site in Seattle and expected to have a preliminary report in 5 days. And Katie, a total of 3 cars were actually hit by this news helicopter as it came down near the Space Needle. That person who was injured is expected to undergo surgery sometime soon, but seriously injured in this incident.
You know, and we were offered so much support when we went through that.
That's right.
And we will do the same for them. So, Christopher,
Absolutely.
Thank you.